Hello people, I'm the Comic Book Gamer, and today I'm going to be talking about Arrow, Deathstroke on Arrow Season 2, so if you have not seen all of Season 2, spoilers, because I'm going to be talking about mostly the end part, but yeah, I might bring up some stuff from the beginning. Anyways, yeah, you've been warned, spoilers. So, I liked Deathstroke in Arrow, but they made some big mistakes. Manu Bennett was obviously amazing as Deathstroke. He was so good as Deathstroke. The dude just kills it as Deathstroke. But the problem was, I thought it was pretty cool how they had Deathstroke figure out that they had the cure and intercept it. And then I thought it was really stupid how Brother Blood just went and got the cure and Deathstroke didn't even stop him. He kills him after he's able to give it to Green Arrow. I was like, what? Why? Because they showed he was smart enough to intercept the cure, but then he just leaves it unguarded right there. You think he would have destroyed it when he got it, instead of just leaving it there? It made no sense, and it was just stupid, and was pretty much making Deathstroke seem really stupid. Because if I were Deathstroke, I would have destroyed it, so that way no one could do it. What's your point of keeping it? Like, what, you think your army's gonna turn against you, so you gotta use it on them? No, you should have just destroyed it. And yeah, it was just stupid. And then for the whole final battle thing, I didn't like how Deathstroke was not at his what's it called? At his best. And it seemed kind of like to me the cure was a cop-out. Because since Deathstroke, that fight in the Arrow Cave to me was the best fight in live action television history. That was so awesome. It was like 1:20. I'll put a link in the description to the clip. It was awesome. It was in the Man Under the Hood I think was the name of the episode. Deathstroke just beats up the whole Arrow, beats up all of Arrow team in the Arrow Cave, and it is so cool. And I'm just like, yes, that's what got my hopes up so much for the final battle. And instead, because they couldn't figure out, they're like, okay, Deathstroke already beat the crap out of all of Arrow Squad. How the heck is Oliver gonna beat him? The writers were thinking too one-dimensional. This is what I would have done. I would have had Arrow win on the island like he did in the show the episode before, so that way the final battle isn't interrupted by the Arrow fight. I mean, by the island fight. And that way you have him win, but in the present have him lose and have to rebuild. Have him kill Sarah. So, because Sarah's the one that he chose over what's it called? Over Shadow. And that's the whole reason, he's going after him. Is because he killed Shadow. So yeah, that it would make sense Deathstroke could get his revenge, and then I think it would be pretty cool if we got a glimpse of the old Deathstroke, the Deathstroke pre-Mirakuru Deathstroke that was sane, and be like, what am I doing? Like, he kills Sarah, and then, when he's going to kill Oliver, he's just like, what am I doing? And just runs off. I think it would be pretty cool. It'd show Deathstroke's turning back to being good, and it would be interesting, and it would set up so many things for the future. This just looks cool right here. Deathstroke is sitting in Gotham. But yeah, I think it would set up a lot of cool things, and that way we would get the anti-hero Deathstroke later on, maybe. I just had to take a screenshot of that. And yeah, I think it would have been awesome. Now for the final fight, like I said, I would have had crap. I would have had Deathstroke obviously not have the Mirakuru taken out, because the cure was just a cop-out. Like I said, the writers couldn't figure out how Green Arrow was going to beat him when he had already beaten up all the Arrow Squad. So they're like, okay, cure. And it was so stupid. And so the final fight, and then the final fight was still pretty cool, but it got interrupted by the island fight. To me, the island fight should have been the episode before, and the finale should have taken place all in the present, so that way we got an uninterrupted finale, and it would have made it that much more epic. Because the finale, it deserves to be all in the future. Oh crap, I need to get off here. It should all be in the future, well, not future, present. Because it's that action-packed and everything that the island just feels like an interruption. It doesn't feel like it adds to it. At least to me, it did not feel like it added to the season finale that much. I wish they would have done it the episode before. I wanted to see how everything ended on the island. I did. but I wanted them to resolve the episode before, so that way that episode was uninterrupted. Plus, we would get an all-island episode, which would be awesome. I love the all-island episode in Season 1. That episode was incredible. Instead, we got a watered-down fight, and, you know, Deathstroke wasn't at his best, and that kind of sucked because, obviously, we all wanted to see Deathstroke at his best against Arrow and get an epic fight. I wish he would have, like, ended up beating the crap out of Green Arrow, and then, like, go and have Sarah there already, have already kidnapped Sarah, and, like, take her out and just like, have her sort of how he did with his mom, when he killed his mom, and he did the whole, like, you know, choose, but then she stood up, and he's like, you know, you're braver than your son, and just killed her. Sort of like that, except just have her there on her knees, and shoot her, so that way she died the same way Shadow did, and it would make sense, and it would be a conclusion, and then, like I said, have him, you know, as he kills her, have him realize, what am I doing, and, like, we get a glimpse of the good Slade that was on the island before he became obsessed, and, yeah, got fake Shadow in his head, the Mirakuru. So yeah, that's what I would have wanted, and we could have gotten an epic fight. He didn't have to kill him in order for Deathstroke to win, and Arrow did, well, of course, Arrow didn't have to win. Like I said, we could have still had the satisfactory of him winning in the past, like he did, and it would have made sense, and we could have gotten 2 full-fledged fights against, from Deathstroke and Green Arrow, which to me would have been awesome. We would have gotten double the amounts of fights instead of one watered-down fight. Don't get me wrong, the season finale, I still liked it, but it was not as good as it could have been. Like, I thought it could have been much better. But, yeah, like I said, the cure to me was a cop-out, and they just didn't need to do that. But, like I said, the writers are like, oh, crap, we already have him. Just showed it that he beat the crap out of everyone. How are we gonna do this? So, yeah, they just copped out and were like, cure! And so yeah, but that's my thoughts on the Deathstroke in Season 2. Manu Bennett again did amazing as Deathstroke. I know this ended a while ago, but that's why it's the perfect time now for me to give my thoughts. You guys just snoozing because, you know, I've had time to think about it. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and put down in the comment section below what were your thoughts on Deathstroke and Arrow Season 2. So yeah, thanks for watching.